Hi guys, Adam here. There's just one thing on Deadline, the game, that I want to show you that I think is really cool, and I've just answered it for myself. And I thought, as soon as I saw it, I thought I need to make a quick video on this and share this out. So, the Infocom game Deadline by Marc Blank. You'll recall, or you'll be aware, no doubt, it came out in 1982. If we just open it up here. It's the detective game, the Interlogic, one of their Interlogic game series. The other one being Witness. There's a couple of other games as well. Now, one of the really cool things that Deadline has is the clock feature. This top right-hand corner, you'll see it says time, 8, and AM. And as you do your moves, if you do any moves actually execute, so I can examine me, for example, you see it increments by 1 minute. If I take an inventory check, that increments again. North, front path, your robber's front door, which is closed, that's incremented again. So, clock feature, how does it work? It's a really cool thing to do. How you're going to put it, how will you put it into your game if you want to have put it in your Zil created game? Well, the great news is that it's created far more. If we go to the actual text, if we open up, the Notepad++, we've got I've pre-opened all the files that belong to Deadline, and at the top here you'll see there's one called clock, which so what Marc Blank has very helpfully done is actually create a clock.zil file. That's fantastic, because what that means is that we're going to be able to, in inverted commas, use that or borrow that for other features or Zil games that you're going to be programming yourself. It means we've got a nice little clean Zil file over there. So. But let's have a look at this. Now, the really interesting thing is, as I say, you've got a clock at this top right-hand corner. And you might think to yourself, how does a clock work? Well, we know it increments 1 per move, so 1 minute. We've done 3 moves, we've got 3 minutes. But actually, how does it work? And that's what I wanted to know, because I think it's a really cool feature. Here is where it gets really freaky. We're in the clock.zil file now, and what do you think? How do you think the clock works? Is it tracking the CPU? Is it doing something like that? No, it's actually... the score is the hours and the moves are the minutes. Wow, okay, so that's a really cool way of doing it. It's totally not what I would have expected. That is, yeah, it's a great way of doing it. It works. So basically, you want to get your stuff at the top right hand corner. What we've done there is, or what Marc Blank has done is put the, sorry, terrible memory, I have to flip between the screens. The score there, which is 8. You set that as a global value. We've got global score 8, and we've got at the time moves equals minutes. So that's all that is: score and minutes with the word time at the beginning and AM at the end of it, and presumably when it gets past a certain point it'll increment to PM. And I just wanted to show you that one thing in here. I just thought that was really cool. I've always wondered, how did they do the clock, and now I know. And it's the hours and the moves. It's the score and the moves. So there we go. Alright guys, leave any comments that you want about any other things that you want me to go and check out. I've already had a request for Border Zone to go and check out how you put some paper in the toilet, but then if you examine it the paper disappears, but it's still there. So I'll go and check that out for a future video. Okay, peace.